Please do not suggest fusion combinations in the comments. If you would like to vote on the next Fuseday Tuesday and the next fusion in general, there is a poll in the description. The host this week is everyone's favorite permafusion, Garnet. Yay! So, happy 30th Fuseday Tuesday, everybody. I'm back with another special. Yay! Last special we did a green diamond, yellow diamond plus blue diamond. And so this week we're doing Mega Pearl that was voted on by the poll and that I did. And my goodness, you guys had a lot of ideas of what you want for the special. I'm going to have to add a lot more for next week's. And I'm sure, I think some people are going to be a little bit disappointed that I'm not doing another, like, Mega Fusion thing. But this is kind of close. I mean, we are fusing 3 gems together, which none of them have any previously established fusions together, which made this a lot harder, honestly. But anyway, so this one's honestly not my favorite. I think maybe I would have benefited from actually maybe on the side before I actually attempted this to do a like in between things, like rather than just fusing all of them together. Maybe it would have probably benefited me to like fuse blue pearl and yellow pearl first and then fuse regular pearl and blue pearl and regular and yellow, which I didn't, and I think I suffered for it. But it's fine. It's all right. Everything's fine. So yeah, this is not my favorite, not my worst fusion job, but not my best. I don't think I could have. I think it could have been a lot better. I do want to thank my good buddies, Raspberry and Glucose Guardian, Sam and Harvey, for helping me with the hair, which you'll see eventually when we get to that point. Because my goodness, I didn't know what to do with the hair because honestly, if you look at all of them, it's like Yellow Pearl, her hair kind of goes up and down. Kind of, if you look at it, like Blue Pearls just goes straight down, and then regular Pearls goes backwards. So it's like I didn't know what I was going to do. Like I just, my goodness. So I thank them deeply, especially Raspberry. He drew the actual like concept for the hair. I didn't show it on screen because I'm using a different recording thing to record this one, and it only records Photoshop. But so I you can't see it, but I looked at it. So thanks guys. You guys are great. You guys are fantastic, and you saved my ass. So yeah, I need to state this because I know there's going to be people already commenting on it because people did with my diamond fusion, even though I explained it in the commentary paint. But not everyone watches those, but it's fine. It's fine. But I do want to mention, I know there are probably some people who are thinking, well, they're all pearls, so why shouldn't they look like the Mega Ruby fusion thing, because they're all the same gem. And I honestly, it's the same logic with like the diamonds. Like, why would they have multiple eyes? Because they're the same gem, And I can kind of understand the logic behind that, like they are the same gem. But my logic behind this on how I do it is that while they are the same type of gem, they are just so different in like, and not only color. And I know some people are going to gripe at me saying that the pearls are different colors, because I know there's some people who for some reason get really pissed off that like they're not yellow or blue pearl, it's just the lighting, and to that I say, why does anyone care? The colors are just there to differentiate them, but like, and plus, I mean, clearly they are different colors. It's not just the lighting. I mean, really, they clearly do not have the same color schemes as regular old pearl. I mean, honestly, but so yeah, it's the logic I have with the diamonds is that they are different colored diamonds, and they are just not only even that, but if you don't like the fact that like, well, they're all pearls and pearls are not actually technically different colors, it's just chemicals or whatever. If you don't like that logic and still think they're all pearls, they should look like not have multiple body parts or whatever. Well, to that I say, well, they're also very, very different in personality, which would hint that they might be a bit more unstable. Would be a hint that they might be a little bit more unstable. Like the rubies, they look very similar, and they are rather similar in personality, honestly, because, you know, you know how it is. They are kind of similar. I mean, they are very different. Obviously, like the Ruby Squad, they are rather different. But you know, like it's still. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore with the words. I've been a little bit stressed this week, honestly. It was just anxiety for a upcoming trip, which I'll talk about in a minute. But like, they are kind of similar in just some of the ways they act. Like, all of those ones, they were kind of dumb. um but like blue pearl, yellow pearl, regular pearl, they're very, very different in personality, and that's very clear. So I mean, I would imagine they could have it, and honestly, if they can't, well, this is based on my headcanons and whatnot. So I gave multiple eyes, and I wanted it to kind of have the similar rules to how like I did with my diamonds. I imagine diamond fusion eyes would be kind of like stacked on top of each other, like not necessarily apart like these ones, but kind of more stacked on top of each other. Which kind of seems freaky if you think about it. But that's kind of, I wanted to go for something a little bit similar. Didn't really achieve that, but I tried. But yeah, I think with this one, it's not my best fusion in the world. I also want to say I went with Seafoam Green Pearl because there were actually a few people who suggested it. And I saw one person who suggested I should do Lime Pearl because that's like, because they thought, what did they even say? They said like sweet, salty, and sour or whatever, like everything with lime. I don't know, but I thought it was funny. But unfortunately, I just thought the colors didn't work for what I wanted. Because obviously, our Pearl. I mean, I know she's not technically white Pearl established in the show, but she is very lighter in coloration, obviously. So I just imagined that they'd make some kind of light green color. So I thought Seafoam Green was a really fitting color, and since a few people suggested that, I was like, yeah, let's do it. Although I couldn't find a very good reference picture, like really, I don't know why, but like all of them, I couldn't. Like I found a bunch of necklaces and things like that, and I couldn't find just a straightforward. Here's the pearl. You can go Photoshop this on there. No, I just got a bunch of necklaces that were so small that I couldn't size them up without it looking weird or having weird colors. Anyway, so I think I need to talk for a little bit because unfortunately there is probably not going to be a Fuseday Tuesday next week, nor a Corrupt Day Monday. And that is because if you watched Corrupt Day Monday voiceover yesterday, on Wednesday or tomorrow, Wednesday, it's not tomorrow, I'm recording this on Monday, but tomorrow, as of seeing this video, I will be going on like a class field trip, summer field trip kind of thing with my theater group, and we're going to New York for 4 days, or like about 4 days, and so I'm getting up at 4 something in the morning on Wednesday to go to the airport and fly there, and then we're gonna get back really, really late Sunday night. So I don't have Garnet done or anything like that, so there's not. I don't really have the ability to make a corruption or a fusion for next week, so I'm afraid we're gonna have to skip a week. I know it's so disappointing, but I'll make sure that the Garnet, if whoever fusion looks extra good for to make up for it. So yeah, there's not gonna be a Fuseday Tuesday or Corrupt Day Monday next week. Just because going on a trip and I can't really work on it over the trip because I ain't even bringing my drawing tablet. Luckily, I got a sketchbook, so I won't get drawing art deprived, thankfully. But yeah, so that's an important update. And it also means that I will be less active on YouTube, so if I don't reply to comments or heart any of them, I might try to when I have some downtime, but I won't have a lot of downtime. But so if I can, I will. But if I don't seem very eager to respond, I promise you, it's nothing personal. I'm just very busy for the rest of the week, honestly. I do have a video scheduled for Wednesday, though. I did it. I did all the editing, and I think it'll make up for my absence, I believe, because I'm finally doing something that a lot of people have missed. So you can look forward to Wednesday, wink wink, nudge nudge. But yeah, so I think that's all the updates that are super important, I think. Question mark. Oh, I did want to say that next Corrupt Day Monday / Fuseday Tuesday is going to be kind of funny because not only will Corrupt Day Monday be featuring Garnet, but the Fusion's going to feature Garnet. So I just thought that was a weird little lineup thing that is just, you get a bunch of Garnet this next week after I get back from my New York trip, where we're gonna have fun and see a bunch of shows, and a lot of them are award winning, so that's gonna be a lot of fun for me, the great, for me, the theater nerd, but you know. So yeah, I believe that about ends this this episode of Fuseday Tuesday. Make sure to go vote in the description, or find the poll in the description to go vote for who fuses with Garnet, although take your time. I won't be getting to it for a little while, so, you know, honestly, this gives me hopes that maybe there'll be like there'll be like some weird 50-50 split, so then I gotta like, so it'll be more intense, so it'll be more of a, so, I don't know. Maybe I'll even hold back from looking at the poll until I get back from the trip, so then I can be like royally surprised. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but yeah. So, I hope you enjoyed the special. I know this is not the best fusion I've ever done, but I tried. So, you can't blame me for trying. So, yeah. That ends the 30th fusion of Fuseday Tuesday, and next time we do come back, it will be Garnet again. So I hope you enjoyed. Not my favorite fusion, but it turned it out okay, I think. So that's it for this. I'm gonna stop rambling now, and I'll see you in the next video, whenever that may be. Zodiac out.